So, right back into it. Scarlet Defiance, the wall between us. They added in some new stuff.
Ah.
Like, the gallery's got some, like, new updated pictures and all that.
Ooh. If there's one thing I've always enjoyed about Scarlet Defiance, its art style is crisp, it is beautiful, it is they put a lot of
Looks
effort
like
into
we're
it.
almost halfway through, or just about halfway.
Hmm.
Alright, that was the opening cinematic.
Oh yeah. And that was the place where Vampire Lady was like spying on her father.
Hell yeah, I'm excited.
Me too.
Oh yeah, Freedom Wars Remastered. I'm eager for that, but I'm more eager for Dynasty Warriors Origins.
I still can't get over how like cute they look together on the main menu.
But we haven't even gotten there yet because we still have all these guys. Let's see what they're.
Oh yeah.
What was the vampire girl's name?
It was something Russian. I am blanking.
If we just scroll up, we'll have to figure it out later.
Indeed.
So right off the bat, I'm not sure what hurt more. Is a bullet or Masha's tongue?
You know, it's gonna be even more difficult to persuade her to help us now.
Hopefully some of the others will take our side. Hi, Fracta!
Hey, Fracta, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Freedom Wars Remastered to go on sale for that, Avaris.
I'm kind of a similar position when it comes to Civilization 7 because it's like $70 for the base game and then $130 for a lot of stuff that's being cut out of the main game. Like, no, thank you.
I've seen reviews for the remaster of Freedom Wars, and it's a 1-to-1 remaster. They didn't change anything. They didn't change the enemy AI, so it gets a little samey. So it's probably going to be met with mixed reviews.
Not really much of a remaster then. It's lovely to see you too, Practa. They should want to help if they know what's good for them. We can't continue with the shoddy weapons we have.
I know that. Everyone knows that, but Masha is pissed. She might resist just out of spite.
Maybe, but she's always complaining about the lack of weapons and good equipment. Mad at us or not, she's sensible. She knows we can't survive like this for long.
Yes, even more so since what happened to Vera.
My thoughts exactly. I'd rather not bring it up, but if there's no other way...
It never hurts to have an ace up your sleeve. Well, I need to sleep, and so do you.
She turns to walk away, but pauses and looks back.
After all, if luck is on our side, and we get the information we want, maybe you'll get a chance to meet the princess and ask her out.
Carrying. Foreshadowing is a literary device in which... She just laughs and walks out of the room, leaving me alone again. I touch my burning cheeks. I mean, she has been having repeated dreams about the princess up until this point.
Yeah.
I swear that girl will be the death of me one day. Is that foreshadowing? But I smile nonetheless, always feeling better after one of Karen's little jabs. Silence envelops the room after I explain the mission. Masha, Mina, and other members surround me and Karen. Masha is the first to break the silence.
Let's just appreciate their outfits really quick.
Mm-hmm. You can tell that they mean business, but they are also here to breast boobily.
Yeah. What is this bodysuit she's got on?
Like that one to me says, like, I don't know, horny fencing instructor.
Yeah. So, let me get this straight. You're asking us to join you on a mission to a vampire research facility to get more weapons.
An old vampire research facility, but yes. Dragon Pirate Yakuza? I do not know that one. I don't really follow the Yakuza series. Maybe I should give it a try one of these days.
Yeah, Majima's getting his own spin-off, where it's kind of like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. But, you know, it's like a dragon style, and Majima being the crazy motherfucker he is.
Nice. Masha runs a hand through her hair, and I prepare myself for the speech I know is about to come.
Old or not, it'll still be guarded. The risk of a direct fight is too high.
Hey, Lilith. I see some members nodding their heads, and my heart starts to sink.
Maybe, but Masha, you're always complaining about the state and lack of weapons. It's about time we get new ones, better ones. There's no easy way to do that.
Of the hair color change? Me too. I'm, trying it out just in case to see if I want to make it more of a permanent toggle, maybe. That's okay for now. I don't think we're gonna make a huge topic of it. Let's see.
I assume you're willing to go with our leader, Vasiliev, as always. Of course. With your arm in that state. Oh, I'm
gonna glances at the bandaged arm.
I'm gonna snooze my ad to make sure that they only run at the top of the hour every hour.
Good call.
I told you it's fine. Besides, we won't be going for a couple of days. I'll be good as new. Then, why ask us if this is another one of your personal missions? You normally don't.
Because this isn't a personal mission. This will benefit the whole resistance.
We're trying to get some orange drops out here. Do you not want the damage boost?
Right. You want to run a raid with suboptimal gear? Scrub. I see the reluctance in Masha's eyes. I sigh knowing how stubborn she is and decide to bring out the big guns, hoping they don't backfire. Which is why we're going on the raid in the first place. If we'd gone on a mission like this before, maybe Vera wouldn't have died.
Damn!
Yeah, just,
Leave Vera out of this.
Playing the dead friend card in attack mode. I can't. You know as well as everyone that had her weapon not jammed, she'd still be here. I don't want that to happen again.
Hi, CB Thrill.
Hey, Starfire. How you doing? Masha's gaze goes hard, and she looks down at the ground. There's some whispering going on between the other members.
That is savage.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, you don't want to get new weapons? Remember our dead friend? You know who could have used a good weapon right about now? God damn. For an instant, I feared that I'd played my hand too early. But it is not Masha who speaks next, but Mina who is whispering with Gusev and Nikitin.
We'll help, leader. We'll help, leader.
I appreciate that. Karin gives them a group hug and pats their backs like a proud older sister.
I knew I could count on you three.
Masha's voice cuts through the air like a knife, but it feels so right.
I'll be joining too.
Oh, okay.
All right. I turn, unable to keep the surprise from my face. I'm going to say that I feel like she's basically like, somebody has to keep your dumbasses from getting killed.
Have fun there, Navarus.
Have a good time with Mahjong. Let's see. Thank you, Glasostov. I don't know how to pronounce these Russian names.
Don't thank me yet, and I'm not doing this for you. Or for Karin. I'm doing it for Vera. She wouldn't want her death to be in vain. If we learn a lesson from this, she will not have died for nothing.
Without another word, Masha walks out of the room. I sigh as Karin puts her arm on my shoulder.
Well, that wasn't so bad now, was it?
It went better than I'd hoped, but now comes the hard part.
Don, don, petabone.
Yeah, I think last time we played this, I was like, this game went over to Ruby and was like, hey, can I copy your homework? And you were like, yeah, but don't make it too obvious.
I mean, she doesn't have silver eyes, clearly.
True, and Karin has one eye, and instead of having a prosthetic arm. Hello, Lucid. How you doing? The 5 guards are in their predicted positions. We should be able to pass them without being noticed. I lower my binoculars and turn to see Karin handing out walkie-talkies to the rest of the team.
We must maintain communication between all 3 groups.
Yeah, if this was Ruby, all of the weapons would be like alternative weapons that are also guns.
No, Grim, that you would be by yourself.
Okay, a quick recap of the plan. We'll divide into 3 teams to accomplish our mission. Team 1, made of Vasiliev and I, is in charge of sneaking into the bunker and obtaining the weapons. Team 2, led by Mina, is in charge of moving the crates outside and loading them into the truck. Team 3, led by Glazostov, is in charge of surveillance. Team 2 waits for either me or Vasiliev to give you the signal and let you in, while Team 3 is staying here, guarding our backs. We need to do this with the least number of casualties, while gathering as much equipment as we can. We have just under 1 hour to pull this off before the guards change positions. Got it?
Yeah, leader.
Perfect. Let's go.
Grim, I'm going to shake you.
Shit. The store was meant to be unlocked. I tug the handle, but it doesn't move. The door is made of thick metal. Even the butt of my rifle won't break it. I freeze as footsteps approach. Karin and I duck back behind the closet wall. As soon as the guard comes close, I see he has a keycard. Karin has noticed too. She gives me a nod, and I step out. Nice hat.
Nice hat.
Huh?
Wapow! Karin steps out behind him and puts him in a chokehold. He struggles briefly, then goes limp. Karin quickly binds him up with a rope. Nice work.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do.
She's gonna die here, isn't she? And like the vampire princess is gonna kill her. I'm calling that now. That's my prediction. That's what I get for complimenting you. Stroking your ego.
Hey, yo.
I grab the guard's keycard and swipe it across the reader to open the door. I swipe it too quickly, so I've got to do it like 5 more times.
Task completed.
Perfect. Now we have to go straight to... I stop mid-sentence when I see there are at least 10 doors along the main corridor. None of them appear to be named. Damn, I knew it was too easy.
So open all the doors.
Right?
Just
Because
once.
it's like Silent Hill 2. Just go through every single door.
It's bread. It's bread. Just
It's
once.
bread?
Just once. Yeah, there's an achievement for interacting with bread in the kitchen. And the description is, it's bread.
Okay.
Because in Silent Hill 3, there's like this thing where you get bread in your inventory as like a usable item, and you go to check out what the bread is, and it just says, it's bread.
Nice.
It's bread.
It's bread. So it seems. Okay, well, no point hanging around. I'll take the left side, you take the right.
On it. What's happening?
Masha looks at the bunker and sees some activity between the guards. They're too far away to hear their words, but it's clear something is amiss. She speaks into her walkie-talkie.
Base to leader. Dot. Dot. Dot.
Alan, please add details. I understand that reference.
Base to leader. Base to leader.
Go ahead. You didn't have to shout. Over.
Oh,
You
sorry.
okay there?
Yeah, I'm just responding to something.
Gotcha.
I couldn't reach you. Over.
Glasses stuff?
What's going on? Over.
Yeah, my signal's a little bit, I think there's a little bit of interference here. Can I take your order? The guards seem to be acting strange. I can't hear you. What? Sophia's voice gets distorted with every word she says. Is that like, are you hearing that like popping as well? A little bit of a crackle?
I hear no pop.
Okay.
Leader? Leader?
And the connection goes off.
Damn it! I knew this mission was too risky.
Are your communications cutting out in the middle of vital missions? Sounds like you should have used NordVPN.
Oh my god, I'm... stop recording, stop streaming, end call.
Yes, tits is enabled, said.
I gotta get those.
Yeah. Masha is tempted to hit the walkie-talkie, but clenches her fist instead.
Glazosov, is everything alright?
Masha bites her lip and nods. It doesn't matter how concerned she is. She doesn't want to further jeopardize the operation by making everyone else jumpy.
Yes, just keep your watch.
On it.
I hope you know what you're doing, Sophia. I really do.
Hey, Ash. Sorry to hear that your show was cancelled. Really hope that you're able to get running
Sophia,
water
watch out.
again. Kareen's voice startles me as I emerge from the room I was searching. I look and see a guard walking in my direction. He attempts to shoot me, but I throw myself to the floor and kick his legs out from under him, and he hits his head against the wall.
Ow.
Wow, does he, like, slip on a banana peel as well? Jeez. Ugh, I didn't want that to happen. Is he okay? Kareen kneels and checks his pulse.
He's fine, but he'll have a hell of a headache when he wakes up.
I sigh in relief. I know these bastards work for the government, but he's not the evil one here. He's only putting food on his family's table.
Based?
Right?
Like, hey, I know you're working with the bad guy, but I don't want you dead just because of that. I know you're just trying to get stuff done.
Right? I'm enjoying Communist Ruby here. That said, he probably wouldn't hesitate to put a bullet in us for a pay raise. Why was he here anyway?
I'm not sure, but we'd better keep our guard up. Did you find the armory?
Still trying to
No.
get back into the proper voice for her.
Yeah, it's been a while. See, no, I was hoping you had.
Shit, let's keep moving.
Masha frowns as she sees the guards moving. There's no mistaking it this time. They're calling for reinforcements. Without removing her eyes, she presses down on the walkie-talkie's button.
Best to drag him off. Go ahead. Lida and Vasiliev have been discovered and reinforcements are on their way. Or on the way. Over. Roger, you can't reach them. Over. Negative. Over. We will be ready. Over. Roger that. Clear.
You know, I've never seen a visual novel do like pretty competent radio chatter with like call signs and everything before, and like proper use of like radio communication protocol.
Yeah.
And I applaud them for putting in the effort. Yes, we made it. I give a surprised whistle as I look around the armory. Considering this was an old research center, they sure did keep a lot of weapons here.
This place is amazing. I wish Marsha was here to see this.
I know. I'll check the weapons. You contact her.
Why do you get to do the fun part?
Because I'm the protagonist. I mean, fine. Gun, knife, magic. They literally have a rock, paper, scissors that's gun, knife, magic. We look at each other and start chanting the old game.
Gun, knife, magic. Shoot!
I open my hand with my thumb up and two extended fingers simulating a gun, while Karine has her hand open and flat, symbolizing a knife blade.
Gun beats knife, knife beats magic, magic beats gun.
That makes sense. I win.
I hate you.
No, you don't. Karine rolls her eyes, but gives me an affectionate pat on the back. I cast my eyes over the array of weapons as Karine attempts to reach Masha.
Odd. No signal. These walls are thicker than I thought.
Well, keep trying. Think we've hit the jackpot here.
Yeah.
Here, take this. It's in better condition than yours. I hand Karine an automatic and several magazines.
Ah, so this is what an AK-47 looks like when it hasn't been left out in the rain for 15 years. Shiny!
I think the shotgun will keep Mina sweet. We owe her for having our back. Karine brandishes a large gun with a scope.
Oh, look, a sniper rifle. This might even put a smile on Marsha's face.
Awesome. Stick them in one of those duffel bags. I'll grab us a bunch of uniforms. Might come in handy in our next mission.
Or for some cosplay back at the base.
I ignore Karine's joke. My eyes have drifted over to an M14 rifle. I've only ever been on the receiving end of one of these bad boys, so it's nice to hold one for a change. Oh,
That's a
damn.
big ass gun.
Yeah, you know what they say. Bitches love cannons. I slot a magazine in with a click and look down the sights. I point it at a uniform which is hanging on a rail and pretend to shoot. This one's mine. Damn.
Hey,
They
yo!
They really just wanted to draw ladies with guns in, like, a variety of clothing, and
I
I'm here
love
for
that
it.
hat. I love that hat on her.
Right?
She fits the outfit well. My one issue is how tight her waist looks compared to everything else.
A little bit, and the hat does kind of look pasted on.
Yeah.
But I think they're, like, doing their best with what they have.
When you're done strutting your stuff on the catwalk, Lita, I think we have more pressing matters, like, finding the intel we came for, or, escaping.
Embarrassed, I change back and get to the. I change and get back to the topic.
You're right.
You're right. Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay. You're right. Did you see any sign of the information about the research they did on vampires, or something about the lineage of the original vampire?
No, I doubt we'll find that in the armory, though.
Yes, that would be too convenient.
Well, I can't carry any more. We should make a move. I noticed some office areas near the entrance.
Yes, I think we've got enough new guns for everyone. Okay, let's check the offices quickly on our way out. Let's go.
Nita? Nita, come in. Over. Shit, where the hell are they? Base to Dragonov. Copy. What's your status? There's no sight of the leader and Vasiliev. We might have to fall back. Too much heat here. They've got some snipers on the roof. Over. Damn it. Okay, fall back. And be ready in case anything goes down. Over. Vasiliev, come in. Do you read me? Over. Everything is okay on this side. Signal is a bit weak. Over. Where the hell is the leader? She's with me. Got her hands full. We found weapons. Over. Well, get your asses out of there now. Guards have surrounded the building. Snipers in position. Shit, how did they know? That's what I want to know. Okay, we'll be a few minutes. Just one last thing to do. You've got to be kidding me. Did you not hear what I just said? It's too dangerous.
But there was only static from the other end.
Idiots.
Yeah, ominous music. Yeah, someone is gonna die in this scene. Keaton looks at her superior with concern. It's the first time she's seen Glasserstaff lose her composure in such a way.
Glasserstaff, what do we do? Something I'll probably regret.
She grabs the walkie-talkie.
Base to Dragonov. Go ahead. Bring the truck. We need to support Sophia and Karina when they exit. Over. Understood. Over.
We enter an old office. It's full of filing cabinets and dusty computers. I press a button and can't believe our luck when it beeps into life and begins booting. Who'd have thought the electricity was still on?
I don't think this is an abandoned place.
Right, you know.
Out of the way. I'm better with computers than you are. And maps, evidently.
Oh yeah, she couldn't read the map. Just be quick. I'm in. While Corinne hammers away on the keys, I scan a board full of diagrams. There's one that looks like a convoluted family tree, but there are no names on it.
Yes. This diagram is clearly telling me I now know what sex is. And I'm not telling you.
Check filing cabinet 2B.
The one with the blindfold?
No, the one with the fat ass.
It's both. I rush over and grab a stack of papers from the cabinet, slamming them on the table. Corinne joins me. Hey, this is the family tree I just saw on the board. But this one has names.
We're gonna take a quick 3-minute break.
a little bit. Like, I don't want to necessarily push you too hard tonight, but just like keeping the interest in this going is, I want to do that because out of all of the different visual novels that we've played, like other than Perfect Old, like this is the one that whose story has been like genuinely on my mind in between like sessions. Like I was a little bit curious about what might be happening with Flowers, but like this one, I really need to know what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, whoop. OBS?
And oh,
There we go. Holy shit. The family tree of the progenitor vampire. I wonder how much we could get for this at an auction.
I wonder why they'd leave something this sensitive just lying around.
Ah. Well, it's not complete. I guess that makes it less useful. But most of the names are there. It's the closest we'll get.
What's the last name? Stefania? That sounds familiar.
I also found some information about the kind of research they've been conducting. I think they had a theory about the properties of the blood of the progenitor vampire's descendants. But we'd have to take a closer look to be sure.
I think this is more than enough. We need to get out of here.
People run! Right, Marsha said more guards had turned up. Let's be careful.
Corinne folds up the papers and puts them in her bag. She opens her mouth to say something when we hear voices outside.
Shit, they found us. I hope you're ready.
It's time to go to bullet time, everybody. Sudden dubstep. It's kind of a bop, though.
Yeah.
As soon as we step out of the building, we can hear a guard screaming at us.
Stop right there.
Shit, get down.
We throw ourselves behind a concrete barrier as bullets thud into it. And he didn't even call us criminal scum. Fuck, this is bad. How many are there?
It was difficult to count with all the bullets flying, but I saw at least 6.
Shit, why didn't Marsha warn us sooner? She was trying to.
I think she did, but we had no signal.
I shouldn't have set my walkie-talkie to airplane mode.
Oh my god.
Any ideas?
Give me covering fire. When they reload, I think I can make it to that truck.
And then?
Peace. I haven't exactly thought this through, but we need to do something. They have us pinned down, and this barrier isn't going to last for long.
Okay. Say when.
Shit. Here goes nothing. Now!
Suppressing fire! I open fire, buying Corinne time to sprint and slide behind the truck. The recoil on the M14 packs more of a punch than my old AK-47 did and throws my aim off. My covering fire worked. We now have 3 of the guards pinned down. Ooh, that's some satisfying gun sound. I drop, eject the magazine, and slot in another. My heart is thundering. Corinne, you okay?
No. Never better. Keep your head down. I'll check the cab for keys.
I hold my gun up and squeeze the trigger. The kick is really something. I doubt I'm hitting anyone, but at least they're unable to return fire, and I hear Corinne get in the truck. I shoot one of the concrete barriers and see my bullet pass right through it. Ah! I feel a moment of guilt, but quickly swallow it down. There'll be time for guilt later. Right now, it's us or them. Show mercy, and it'll be us full of lead. I use the moment to dash to the next concrete barrier, one step closer to the truck. I take a second to regain my breath and survey the guards. Shit, Marsha wasn't wrong. They've actually brought snipers. Did they know why we were here?
Nope.
Is the progenitor's lineage that important? You're lucky I'm a fast reader. Karine, you still there?
Yeah, shitty truck has no keys.
Kinda trapped here. They got snipers on the roof.
Gotcha. I think I've got an angle on him from here.
I hear Karine's gun, see the sniper's head jerk back, and he falls from the roof. I want to say something cool like, nice shot. I feel a little sick.
Now, Sophia.
I run from my disintegrating cover, slide round the other side of the truck, and climb up into the cab. I thought you said there were no keys.
I did, but then I checked the sun visor.
Oldest trick in the book.
Yeah, it's almost like they wanted us to steal their truck. Now, you take the wheel and get us the hell out of... Ah!
Not again. Karine's words are cut off as a bullet punctures the door of the truck and buries itself in her side.
Well, shit.
Ah, man, are they gonna have to update her graphic again? Fuck, Karine, are you okay?
No, just drive. Nothing we can do about it here.
Shit, just hold on, alright? I'll get us out of this.
I don't plan on going anywhere.
Hang on, I've got this.
Hi, Rusted. Thank you so much for the posture check and hydrate.
Ooh, elbow made a good pop then. I turn the key, slam the truck into reverse, and rev down on the accelerator. I crash into one of the concrete barriers. The truck is taking lots of fire. The window shatters. Keep your head down. I put the truck into first and roll forward. Oh, it's a manual. The guard that had been shooting at us drives out of the way just in time as we hurtle past.
The gate's closed. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, baby.
I'm into third gear now, and we hit the gate, tearing it from its hinges and bumping out into the main road. Marsha's voice comes over Karine's walkie-talkie.
Is that you two in the truck?
Marsha, thank God. Yes, we got out. Retreat. Don't draw any attention to yourselves. We'll see you back at base.
You've got 2 trucks on your trail. On your tail.
Shit. Karine, can you take the wheel?
Yes, just move over. What are you doing?
Shooting out of the side of the truck, obviously. Something insane. I climb into the back of the truck, make sure my M14 has a full magazine loaded, and kick open the back door. Hell yes.
She's gonna stand on top of the truck and do a kickflip with it.
She's gonna suplex one of the trucks. The driver in the following truck seems surprised to see me as I squeeze off 8 rounds into their cabin. I'm not sure if I got a direct hit, but suddenly their truck careers to the left, hits a concrete bollard, and flips over onto its side. 1 down, 1 to go. The other truck returns fire and I throw myself to the floor.
Sophia, you okay?
Yeah, but I'm also almost out of ammo.
Oh, her mouth bleeding. And her nose bleeding.
Oh shit, you're right.
Just get inside. I can lose them.
Fine. Before I go, yeah, just get back inside. Okay, but then let me also do this. I empty the rest of my bullets out the back, popping one of the truck's tires and making it swerve to the left. They recover, but they've been slowed. The first thing I notice is the blood. Shit. Karine, you're losing a lot of blood.
That's just a scratch.
You always said I was pale.
This isn't the time to be joking.
You're right. Take the wheel. I can't.
I'm worried for Karine, but do what she asks. If we stop now, we're both dead for sure.
Hi, Vic.
I cut across some wasteland, smashed through a wooden fence, and skid out on the road, narrowly missing a car. In my mirror, I see the other truck do the same, but the car plows into their side with a loud metallic crunch.
Nice driving.
I want to laugh, but I realize I'm shaking. I've killed people. Really killed people. People with lives and dreams and hopes. And Karine, she's bleeding. The seat is soaked with her blood.
You're in a resistance that uses guns.
Yeah, How long has she been leading this? Like,
You are the leader of a resistance force against the government. And
Right.
you use guns. And now you have a conscience about one person dying?
so yeah, how long have you been through this? Like, how little action have you actually seen? The adrenaline is still pumping through my body. I know this is over but I know when this is over, I'm gonna collapse and weep. I'm an idiot. I should never have suggested this mission.
Got what we wanted, didn't we?
But at what cost? Suddenly, Masha's voice crackles over the walkie-talkie.
You made it. I see you. Get into the tunnel. You've lost them.
I hang right and enter a long tunnel which leads back to our base. Hold on, Karine. We'll get you patched up at base. Look, there's Mina now. Yeah, Brian, but I think the gun helps. We exit the tunnel and see the base in the distance, the familiar forest surrounding it. I pull over and jump from the truck. Quick, Mina, help me. It's Karine. She's been hit.
Fuck.
Mina jumps up and helps me lift Karine down from the cabin. We carefully lay her on the ground, leaning her against the truck's wheel. To complicate matters, it's starting to rain. The water dilutes the blood, creating reddish puddles on the tarmac.
Wait here. I'll get my med kit. Hold on. I'll just be a minute. Oh, great.
Oh, no.
Dedicated cutscene.
Yeah, she's gonna die. I nod and kneel beside Karine, holding her red hand. Masha and the others are gathered around the base's entrance. They're starting to run as they start running over. That's XCOM, baby. Don't you dare go dying on me. That's an order.
I hate to disobey a command.
Mina's back, kneeling, opening the medkit. Lift your shirt up. I need to see the wound. Karine does it as I ask. I know she'd normally joke about such a thing, and her silence is the first thing that really scares me. I look at the small round hole. With every breath, blood gushes out, flowing free with the heavy rain.
Ugh.
That's not good. I glance at her back and see an exit wound. At least the bullet has passed right through. I begin wrapping her in bandages, but they become soaked faster than I can apply them.
Yeah, the through and throughs are a lot more dangerous sometimes.
Yup.
More damage. Oh, God.
Yep.
Sophia, stop. There's no use.
What are you talking about? You'll be fine. You'll see. She shakes her head with the little strength she has left.
Don't you dare blame yourself for this. You hear me? I'll haunt you if you do.
Just stop talking. Save your energy. My helpless tears are masked by the pouring rain. My hands are shaking, trying to do something, anything to save her.
Thank you for being in my life. I know what I'm going to do next is selfish, but I can't have a peaceful afterlife if I don't.
Dying kiss? What are you talking to?
God damn, you were right!
Yep. With her last strength, Karine pulls me towards her and kisses me on the lips. Her lips taste like blood and bitter, beautiful love. The kiss is so brief it's almost unreal.
I love you, Sophia. I always have.
Fuck. I hold her hand against my cheek and I look at her eye. The one I've known for most of my life. One I thought I'd see until the end of time. I see how it slowly loses its spark. How the life flickers and fades.
Jeez.
Slowly, but not slowly enough. Would never be enough. Because I've lost her. Forever.
Achievement unlocked!
Damn, yeah, that was rough. I figured it was kind of I knew someone was gonna die from that. I kind of figured it was probably gonna be Karine, but damn, like that was incredibly impactful.
This is Nadia Fedorov, your new bloodmaid. I stand up from my writing desk, my eyes flicking from Monica to the young girl who stands in her shadow.
Vlatka, that was her name.
I knew it was something very Russian.
What? What happened to Miss Petrov?
She retired.
Just
Why
Monica.
wasn't I informed? Do I not even get to bid her farewell?
You knew she was at the end of her days. She was paler than the moon.
Yes, but she served me for 11 years.
Her blood had run thin. Her recent analysis came back. We can't have that for a princess. We've got someone younger, healthier, more nourishing. I noticed Miss Petrov had become listless and pallid. I guess she deserved her retirement, but a little bit of warning wouldn't have gone amiss. Oh, okay.
Whoa. Breast and boobily.
Monica steps aside to reveal a young girl with tan skin, brown hair, and big green eyes. And a tight-lipped smiles.
Pleased to meet you, Your Highness.
My mouth drops. She bears an uncanny resemblance to the girl that continually appears in my dreams. So she's dreaming of she's dreaming of Sophia.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Perhaps it's just because of her age. Most humans I've seen are middle-aged. Monica's cough brings me back to the present. I realize I was staring. I clear my throat.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare. You just reminded me of someone. Pleased to meet you. Miss Fedorov, right?
Anonymous gifter
Yes,
gave
Your
breasting
Highness.
poobily.
Thank you to whoever that anonymous gifter was. I need to remember breasting boobily 25 is a thing. Appreciate you, whoever you are. Yes, Your Highness.
Nadia's expression is serious, but I notice that she is playing nervously with the hem of her apron.
Well, I have some matters to attend to. I'll leave you alone.
Monica walks out and an awkward silence fills the room. Nadia does not meet my gaze.
Why don't you look at me?
Nadia takes a deep breath and lifts her head.
I've never been around royalty before. Isn't this how I'm supposed to act?
You're a bloodmaid. You can hardly be in my company for the next 10 years without looking at me.
You're right. Sorry, this is all just new to me.
So I'm guessing a blood maid means like their own personal attendant and also someone that they take blood from.
Right. Yeah.
It's not that different from being sent to any other vampire. You'll get used to it.
I've never been around a vampire before either, let alone a princess. Yeah, servant and blood doll. Yeah, it's very masquerade.
Well, I will be needing blood as normal, so pull yourself together. Hi, Cheeky! Thank you so much. Nadja bows her head.
Yes, Your Highness.
I look at her for a moment before I speak. Has Monica shown you to your quarters? She lifts her head.
Yes, they are being prepared now.
Very well. Take the morning to get settled. Next time I see you, I will need to feed.
Okay, thank you, Your Highness. I appreciate that.
Good, and sorry if I'm short with you, but this was just sprung on me. I'm sure I will warm up to the idea once I've had time. You're dismissed. Nadia gives a weak smile, nods, and backs from the room. We barely exchanged words in the next 2 days. Even if I have to admit, her blood was exquisite. I realize it's been months since I've felt so sated. The texture is thick like honey and lines in my throat. The iron bite is rich and stays on my tongue long after drinking. I feel energized, and on the 3rd day, finally bring myself to smile.
It's not often that you see visual novels detail blood that with that much interest.
Yeah, that's... Ooh. Oh, you're settling in?
Yes, Your Highness.
Excuse the pun, but I hope you're not finding the schedule too draining. She pauses, uncertain whether to laugh at or not at my joke.
No, I'm fine. I was used to working long hours back in Pragada.
Very well. When we met, you said I was not what you expected. What did you mean by that?
Nothing, Your Highness.
I don't like when people lie to me.
You're famous. I've seen newspaper clippings. In the flesh, you are... Well, I just want to say, the photos didn't do you justice.
She blushes, looks down. The blood that flushes her cheeks makes me inadvertently lick my lips. I turn so she doesn't see the hunger in my eyes. Why are you so young?
Is how linear time works, Your Majesty. Excuse me?
What are you, 30?
18, Your Highness.
Wow! Wow!
I am.
18? A mere child. Then again, I have a different perspective. People think of me as a child and I'm 150.
Humans are very different.
Yes, even so, you are young for your race. All my other bloodmates have been in their late 30s or 40s. It's unusual for the blood support program to send someone of your age.
I realize this, Your Highness. I volunteered at the right time, I guess. And the analysis on my blood showed me to have a rare type. I thought it might be befitting of royalty as opposed to some of the more common blood types.
Yes, I thought it was your age, but there's a distinct flavor to it. A knock at the door interrupts us as we leave our conversation there, which is just as well. Being around her is making me hungrier. I need to control these cravings. I need to spare the young girl as she's adapting to her role. At least she's talking now, starting to open up. We will speak more tomorrow.
God, yeah, the fact that she's 18 and already, like, that developed, but then also, like, I suppose the two of them are relatively young for, like, who they are. So it's an interesting juxtaposition.
A little more each day, it turns out.
Nadia is not as shy as I initially thought. By the end of the second week, I even draw a smile from her. Miss Fedorov, can I ask you a question? Nadia nods. Her big green eyes betray her nervousness. Where in Brigada are you from? The southern area?
Yes, Your Highness.
Is it well populated?
You could say that.
Can you tell me a bit more about daily life?
Men go to work in the factories, and women usually stay at home to take care of their families or volunteer to be part of the blood support program. So the men don't.
I keep quiet
Does that
for a
mean that
moment,
there
thinking.
are...
Does that mean that they're what?
Does that mean that there are no men in the blood support program? Do they only take the breasting booblies?
Hard to say. You're rather well spoken.
Excuse me?
I mean, why haven't you gone to study in the main city? Nadia furrows her brow and opens her mouth to say something, but ends up closing it and shaking her head.
My family is poor.
She excuses herself and leaves for the day. I wonder if I said something wrong, again. The next day I decided to apologize. I'm sorry about yesterday. I noticed my question made you uncomfortable.
It's fine, Your Highness.
Is it? Or are you just saying that because I'm a princess? Nadia's silence speaks louder than words, and I know I messed up once again. But then, something unexpected happens.
Can I ask Your Highness a question?
You want to ask me a question?
Yes, if that's okay.
This time, I quickly fix my mistake. I try to relax my posture and force a smile. Of course.
What happened to your old blood maid?
I don't know. Fuck if I know.
You mean Miss Petrov?
What happens to a cow at the end of its lifespan? Yes.
She retired.
I know that. I mean, what happens when a blood maid retires?
Fuck if I know.
You seen what happens to cows?
I don't know about the specifics, but I'm sure they live a good life. They retire comfortably and want for nothing.
Okay. She didn't say that she's been told that. She's assuming that. I see.
They haven't told you?
They
Nadia
haven't
shakes
told
her head.
you? It's not that. They told me something similar, but I was not entirely sure if it was true.
Then why did you volunteer to be a blood maid?
Because I needed a way to support my family. My mother is sick. She needs medicine. It's a high-paying job, so I volunteered. Capitalism, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's not your fault. I mean, life happens. Humans get sick.
I don't really know what to say to that. I stare out of the window for a while before I turn back to Nadia. That'll be all for today. Thank you. You may have the afternoon off to explore the city. Nadia's smile feels genuine this time.
Thank you, Your Highness. That's very kind of you. Is everything okay, Your Highness?
I realize I've been lost in thought for some time and notice Nadia staring at me with concern. Yes, just a few things on my mind. It's been a month now since she became my bloodmate, and we've gradually become more relaxed around one another. I even made her laugh once. Our stations in life are so different, not to mention our races. But I slowly feel I could come to call her a friend. I shake myself. Be serious, Vlaka. A princess doesn't have friends. princess has acquaintances, servants, suitors, and even if she did, they wouldn't be a human blood maid.
Damn.
Okay. I know, right? So, considering we had the parallel between Sophia and Corrine, like, dying off, despite the fact that they had feelings for each other, I'm pretty sure the blood maid here is gonna get a sword in the neck or something.
Hi, Seafoam!
Okay.
Yeah, there's Yuri. I need to be right back, though.